What's up, LinkedIn/YouTube? Another video, or second video for today. So for this video, we're gonna talk about maximizing your time and maximizing your success, and how we can be able to do that in the least amount of time possible. Because that's our burden of proof, and that's our pressure. That's the pressure life is exerting upon us every single day. Okay, so we need to be able to figure out how we can cut down on other people's mistakes that they've already made and learn from them as efficiently as we can, so we don't waste our lives like they wasted their lives. Okay, now if you don't agree with that, don't watch my video. I don't care. But the point being, though, is that you and I are deprecating assets. We're not getting any younger. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you're 40 or 50 or you're 22. You're deprecating every day. I'm deprecating too. I'm getting older. Okay, so as we get progressively older, we become less valuable over time, I suppose, in potential. And we need to actualize that potential. If not, then we are wasted potential. So our dilemma is that there are multiple paths to success. And yesterday I was thinking about this a lot. And it began to dawn on me that if I continue down the path I'm continuing down, I'm fucked. Okay? The path I'm doing right now is not enough. It will never be enough. And with my inability as of right now, it will change soon enough to make money, I would eventually go broke. Okay? So you need to have foresight into your path of success. You need to have foresight in realizing these outcomes and getting rid of these outcomes. And then by doing so, you free yourself of these outcomes. So obviously I was thinking about what are all the potential paths to success that I can use, and I looked at path one. Okay, so I'd been through about 5 jobs, give or take, within 4 or 5 months, which is ridiculous. And the reason why I'm talking about myself is because I want you to see the process, the evolutionary process. I'm making videos, I fill out a routine at the gym, etc. So I've fallen back a bit in being able to generate my successful routines, and that is the foundation of success. So that's the first part. You need to make sure your success is sustainable. If it is not sustainable, then it is doomed to fail. And if it is doomed to fail, you will go nowhere. And this for me is a problem of ADHD. If you're a normal person, you probably have it much easier than I do. But that's not the point. The point being, though, is that I looked at path one. I looked at the path of the classic wage earner, which offers good security, and it offers a steady income revenue. But the issue is, most of my plans have been designed around being a classical wage earner and to earn me my financial freedom. But the issue is I'm never getting enough time to accrue the necessary wealth to combat these problems. I'm never getting ahead because for whatever reason I'm missing multiple details. I'm saying something bad to the coworker. So 2 or 3 months is not enough time to get where I need to be to, and plus I hate it anyways. Okay, so that doesn't work for me. I already have about 5 or 6 jobs of experience to tell me that this doesn't work. So you need to quit doing what doesn't work. That's first things first. And I emphasize that you start making a list of what to stop doing, so you consciously remind yourself of what you have habituated of mediocrity. Okay, it's happened to me over the last couple months. I've habituated mediocrity, and it happens because what I was doing wasn't sustainable. So, and then I look at path 2 and path 3, and you're gonna look at being an entrepreneur. It's more risky. It's much harder to do, higher rate of failure, more freedom. It's not going to pay my bills, and it doesn't seem practical. Okay. Then there's academia that has its own list of problems. So what I'm looking at right now is an impossible situation right now. Okay. It is an impossible situation, and according to Maslow, if we're incapable of meeting basic needs, then we will never self-actualize, and if we will never self-actualize, our lives will be a waste. This is the reality. This is why I was depressed. This is why I've been depressed. And this is why that I detach myself from the world at times, because I understand these issues more so than other people. And it is difficult and angers me pervasively because it's hard to integrate these changes with attention deficit disorder. So we've established that I'm in an impossible position. You're probably in some similar position, whether you're with a spouse, maybe you're going through a divorce, something's happening, something's going on, you don't have any answers. I don't have the answers. I don't know what the correct answer is. I can continue to do habits, routines, I can continue to develop goals, we can continue to fail, but that doesn't intrinsically do anything. What you need to look for is the X factor. What is the one thing you're denying yourself that will give you what you need to succeed? This is the dirty secret of success and the necessary experience of success. Is in all formulas of success, you may know how to do it, you may go the way, and you may know the way, but you may not get the way because you have denied yourself the X factor because you dismissed it. But that might be what's necessary to carry you over the hump. Otherwise, you're doomed to the situation that I'm in right now, okay? Realistically speaking, within a certain amount of time, I will be broke eventually. Sooner or later, it's going to happen. Unless I can find some way to stop it, and I will. But even with the realization, you must accept the X factor. However untasteful, distasteful it may be, you have to do what must be done. So the path of success isn't the way for the weak-minded or the weak-minded people. It is only for the strong-willed and the strong-minded. If you're not willing to do what is necessary and what is tough to get towards success, then you're not meant for it. And that's fine too. You can just be as you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, that's not enough for me. So this is what you have to realize about success. Success is amoral. It has no morality to it. And I was watching this documentary earlier about Alexander the Great. I've seen this documentary about 4 times now. And what you have to understand is we call Alexander the Great for what reason? Is he really great? He committed mass genocide, and we call him a great human being. We see him as a person that is remembered in all of history. He killed many dragons, more than many of us will ever achieve in our lifetime. And what he had to do to achieve success may be despicable and maybe not enjoyable, but it was necessary. Necessity is what you need to do and what you must accept. If not, then do not go the way of the path of success. Accept your mediocrity as you are. Those are the 2 answers. When he was sieging Tyre, there was either 2 answers. Either they would let him defile the Church of Hercules and say he was a god, or he would defile out the mainland. He said no. He was going to wait 8 months, make a moat, just to siege Tyre, just to kill a cow, just to say he was a god. Okay? Sacrificing thousands of lives, resources, and hours just to conquer Tyre. So you need to realize success is like Tyre. It's not going to give itself easy. It doesn't give a shit if you're working hard. It doesn't give a fuck if you're fucking have a strategy. It doesn't care how structured, how planned you are. It doesn't even care if you cheat. It doesn't care what you do to get to the success. It's only there to deny you. Success is not agreeable. It is disagreeable. So either you be disagreeable with it, or you will not get where you need to get to. And I don't care about playing fair. If you're unwilling to take the advantage, then success is not meant for you. Go home. The path is only meant for the strong-willed and the strong-minded. Thank you, LinkedIn and YouTube.